a lot of what people say is, oh, it don't matter. I'm making money, and I'm getting the bills paid. Even though I may not be happy, I'm getting the bills paid. And honestly, I never really liked that. Like, I never really liked that train of thought. And I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, you know, because some people, they have no real choice, you know, because one thing I realize is that the more I work, the more I like work a job, like the more time I put into that is the more time that gets taken away from me being creative. You get what I'm saying? So my creative mind is like on pause because it's always working. Like it's always focused on working, right? So the reason why I probably may not have the ideas and the creative spark that I usually have is maybe because I'm working so much that my mind is just, you know, and that just leads to me being depressed. And it's just real. So it's like the more I work, the more depressed I am because I'm not able to be creative and be artistic. It's like a trade-off, you know? Like, I'm telling you, every time I go into that job, I am depressed. And I try to make fun of it by like doing little fun stuff, like having fun and, you know, not really like, I still get my job done, but like not really taking it serious like that, you know, doing little fun stuff, you know, making it worth it because like, bruh, I don't feel like people should be working the way they be working. I don't feel like men under 20 should be stressing about anything. It's a lot of young men out here with gray hairs and they 18, 19. And it's like, it's not worth it. I just don't really understand the trade-off. Like, why would you trade your happiness for money when you could live a life of like, okay, I'm doing the things that I love to make money. I'm telling you, the first dollar I make off YouTube, I will appreciate that way more than $1,000 check from a job that I've been working for hours. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I would appreciate that way more because it's from something that I love doing. Somebody buying one of my hoodies, you know, link in the description. I would appreciate that way more because it's something that I created. You get what I'm trying to say? So it's like the trade-off is, even though I'm making the sacrifice now of kind of not being happy, because when I'm at work, I be depressed, bro. Like when I get out, I just be overwhelmed. And I just be depressed because it's like, I feel like I shouldn't be doing this. It's something in my head that's like, bruh, what are you doing? And why are you here? It's like I'm doing a side mission, bro. It's like I'm just doing a side mission. And then when I go back to recording videos, it feels like I'm good again. Like it feels like everything is good now. It's weird, but it's like I have to balance it out. Because you know what's crazy? I can never do too much of trying to help people, trying to record content, trying to edit. I can never do too much of this. But too much of work will have me like literally losing my mind. Literally losing my mind. That's why I just want to work for myself, and I'm any way I can do that, I'll do it. I'll take it, even if that means working late nights and doing different things. I'll take that risk, bro. Because I'm not like, I don't like clocking in, bro. I don't like having to hear from somebody else that, hey, this when you need to come in, this what you need to be doing, this how it need to be done. Like, you get paid this day, and it's just like, oh my God. It sucks. It sucks. It literally sucks. It sucks, bro. I hate it. But it's just like the sacrifice that I have to make now, you know? And I'm not saying I have to make it. Like, I could say fuck that job and just try to make content. But if I did that, my parent wouldn't look at me the same, you know? They'll be like, he ain't doing nothing. He ain't going nowhere with that. You know, so that's why I'm just doing everything at one time. And soon, all the work is going to pay off. Everything's going to pay off. Everything that I'm doing all at one time. Because I do a lot, bro. I got a lot going on. I got a lot that I'm trying to work on at one time. And even though I may be struggling, even though things might not be going the way I want them to go, I can't let that like deter me from moving forward. I can't let that stop me from getting better and growing, you know? I can't. Because, you know, even though you may be in a messed up situation, like you could be in any situation, you could be in a situation that you completely hate, that you don't like, even though you might be in that doesn't mean that your life is over. That doesn't mean that can't change. Because there's been times where I've been in situations where I thought it would never change. I thought it would never get better. I thought it would never grow. I thought I would never get out, but I did. And I didn't realize it until I really looked back and was like, okay, boom. But I feel like the trade-off for money just isn't worth it. And I'm not saying that you can't be happy and a millionaire, because you can be a happy millionaire. Absolutely. But you just have to, like, when does it end? You get what I'm saying? Like, when does it end? Because I notice a lot of millionaires, they think like, I need 50, 100. You don't need $100 million. You don't need that. So it's like, when does it end? I was reading this little verse in the Bible, and I think it was Ecclesiastes, and it was talking about how everything is pointless. Like, how this is pointless. How people who work for money day in and day out, trying to get to this next level of millions and millions and millions, this shit is pointless. Because they was talking about how it's going to go to somebody who didn't work for it. Like, who didn't put any work in for it. Or who didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Who didn't do nothing for it. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. Like, you can't give the money to your family. But what I'm saying is, it could be a bad thing. Like, because it was talking about how you doing all this work, you spending all this time working to make this money for your, I guess, your generation that's coming or whatever. But once you die off, that's it. And if you always working constantly throughout your whole life, you don't have no fun. You don't never have no fun. So it's basically like you working for the money. You're letting the money basically control you. Like, you're not controlling the money. You're not deciding what you want to do with the money. You're letting the money control you. You don't have fun with it. You may not buy the things that you want to buy. You may not do the things that you want to do. And that's just not the life I want to live, bro. I just don't want to do that. Like, I want to make memories. I want to enjoy the money that I make. I want to do different things. I want to have fun. I want, you know, my friends and my family to be able to enjoy it with me. That's how I want it to be, you know. But I feel like some people just take it to extreme levels, and it's just not worth it. But yeah, that's where I was looking at that. I was reading Ecclesiastes, and it was like, man, it's like all this is not worth it. It's not. And I believe it. It's really true. It means nothing. At the end of the day, the money that you make, it don't mean nothing. It's only the currency that you use to get the things that you may need or want. That's it. Once you let it control you and control your happiness and control how you feeling and, you know what I'm saying, different things like that, you're being controlled by money now. And that's not really a good mindset to have. You want to be able to look at money like, not like it's nothing, but look at it like it's numbers. Like, that's how I look at it. I look at money like it's numbers. So if say I got to pay a certain amount of money for this thing, I don't care how much I got to pay. If I'm investing in myself, I don't care how much I gotta pay. It doesn't matter. I will pay that. If I'm broke for a week, it don't matter to me because I'm gonna get it back. You know? That's how I look at it. So when people be telling me, oh, that's a lot, I don't believe in a lot. I think of money like abundantly. I think of everything abundantly. So it's like, I don't believe in a lot. What's a lot? You can have however much money you want. You can have however much houses you want, cars, whatever you want to buy, anything. So what is a lot? That's how I look at it. But yeah, that's it for the video. Make sure I hit that like button. Make sure I hit the subscribe button. Let me know if some of y'all think like this too, bro. I'm just kind of venting and talking about the situation because, you know, I know it's a lot of people that are in this situation and don't even realize it. So, I don't know.